The country lad noticed for the first time that city dwellers often carried a leather bag. Wondering about its capacity for money, Liu Yongkun headed to a leather goods shop to ask, "What's its capacity?" "That depends on the size of bills you carry. If it's big bills, even 50,000 wouldn't fit." As the two were still surprised, an older man entered the store complaining about the zipper on a leather bag he had bought earlier. "This one gets overstuffed with cash. Maybe that's what broke it." "Enough chatter. Just fix the bag quickly. I have many things to handle today." Factory director Joe had been in the clothing business for years and had amassed considerable wealth. With his brick-sized mobile phone in hand and smoking high-end cigarettes, he casually pulled out several stacks of cash from his bag, leaving Liu Yongkun stunned. Having never seen someone so rich, Liu instantly targeted director Joe for robbery. After Joe left, the two men quietly followed him, looking for a secluded place to strike. As Joe turned into an empty alleyway, Wang Xiangqian pulled out a knife from his pocket and slowly approached Joe. Little did they expect Joe, who was on the phone, suddenly changed direction and walked toward the other end of the alley. The duo, not wanting to lose sight of him, quickly followed. Just as they rounded a corner, they found themselves on a busy street teeming with people. Startled, Wang hurriedly hid the knife. Liu noticed Wang's haste caused him to accidentally cut his leg. "What kind of luck is this? Doesn't that knife cut too sharply? Look how much you're bleeding. Doesn't it hurt?" "It does now," Wang replied. However, determined to get money, Wang endured the pain and continued following Joe. The two assumed that as long as they stuck to their target, they would eventually find a good opportunity. To their surprise, Joe walked all the way to an antique store and exited through the back door after browsing items. Their attempt at tailing was completely foiled. "I told you, we should have acted sooner," one of them said. "You don't need to rub it in," Wang said angrily, glaring at Liu for his supposed missteps. But Liu wasn't discouraged. He knew that staying in the city would yield plenty of other wealthy targets. After discussing their next move, the two found a cheap inn to stay the night, deciding to recover and replan the following day. However, as soon as they entered their room, they heard commotion from upstairs. Soon after, another guest checked into their room and the staff instantly served the newcomer a bowl of noodles. "The setup on the third floor is already operational. I used to visit, but today, I'm skipping it." "Wait, they haven't taken back the cash yet?" The two perked up when they overheard this. The third floor was revealed to house a gambling den, frequented by wealthy people, even contractors collecting debts from others. Seeing an opportunity, they exchanged glances and quietly ascended the stairs to scout for a new target. To their shock, they saw Director Joe, their failed target from earlier in the day, winning big at the tables. Ecstatic, they grinned, believing this time Joe might not escape so easily.